All right. Hi, we got a learning curve here. We got a brand new machine, and it's right here. And you talking about saving a back. It does work your latissimus dorsal muscles. But if you've done any type of concrete screening, you know it's that lower back that it really gets you. And so anyway, this is a 12-foot, what is it called?
12-foot power screed.
12-foot power screed. Now, it's very important on this that you have grade stakes, and then that long tube you see over Brother Shane them over there washing off. You set that long tube on those grade stakes, and then what?
Okay, yeah. So like right here you have grade stakes. So once you fill in a section between these grade stakes, you run that screed, you make a mark. That's grade, just like your normal grade, right? So you've got what they call a wet edge. It's set to grade. Then you bring your machine and go in between your grades that you just set.
Right.
Explain that right.
I got it. So in other words, what he's saying is, the same way that you would normally take a grade stake and just go back and forth, you're only going to do that within a 6 to 8, maybe no more than 10 inches wide. So you're going to set that grade pole on here and there, and then you're going to screed back and forth 6 to 8 inches, and then you're going to do the same thing from that grade stake to that grade stake. Screed back and forth. Come here, Freeman. Bring that here. So set that on top of that, the edge of it, and then the edge on top of this one right here. You'll just set it down on there. So you see, when that grade stake is on there like that, then you're going to go back and forth, 6 to 8, 10 inches. And that makes that wet grade, like he was stating, because when that sets on it, has a flat bottom, you won't need to set poles and grade stakes. That thing will vibrate it out even. You just pick that up, do the same thing over there. Then you take this machine and you put it over here, and then you grade down. Right now, we're at 40 yards of concrete, and it's getting ready to get wider. We're gonna be cutting it close. We'll be cutting it close at 87. I think it's gonna be a little bit more. Hey, let's go ahead and get the next rebar. JC, let's go ahead and get the next rebar.
Yeah, that's a light one. That's fiberglass, not loose.
What about it, T? I've been knowing these men. 22 years. They've been bringing concrete out here for 22 years.
Yes, sir. That's why they're there. They're not just looking at it.
Now, it's important, me and Brother Bub was just talking about this, is that you have a couple of people where, first of all, get everybody to learn how to do one job and stick with that job and perfect that job and do it good. Because right now, when you got one person, two people out here trying to instruct everybody who don't know what they're doing, so if you get them to pay attention to just the one job that you get them to do, everything will work like a well-oiled machine. What's up, Larry? So, Brother Brett has been on it for 40 yards. Right here, he's been the one to break it in. So, Brother Brett, what's your experience on this right here, this screed, this power screed?
It's definitely easier than using it on the, what's that screed for that? Bent, right there, being bent over. It's easier on your lower back, for sure. Now as far as angles, there's more to it. I can't communicate as much with the other people raking because I'm looking at this, I'm looking at the depths of the angle of it.
Right.
Whether I'm out, if I'm putting more pressure on this side versus this side. And we're not going off of screed rails now, we're going off of a wet slab. so I got to be able to keep it elevated, and I can't press down too hard, if that makes sense. Overall, it's easier. It's faster. I mean, it's way faster. It's really good. It's easier on the body.
Easier on the body.
A lot easier.
Yeah. Am I taking that out?
Now, whoever was pushing up on this, and y'all know what y'all doing, like Brother Ray, he knows what he's doing. Y'all need to stick with him. Whatever job you got, you need to stick with it. And then we'll learn another one the next go around. Are you following me? Y'all know about y'all pushing up? So we need to make a grade mark. From wherever this grade thing is.
You guys spin that around. Right there.
All right. Anyway, I gave you all the information we could possibly give you right now. Oh boy, let's see what we got. Israel. Hold that over there. It's on.
That you need to get down in a channel right here, because both sides go up from that point, if I'm explaining this right.
Yes,
this is a canal. Grade this way and that way.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're going to do it.
So,
now this is somewhat a little tricky because we have some elevation and we have falls on this concrete right here to make sure that all the water runs off. Again, we have a bunch of elevations and falls and kind of like a channel that we're forming in the concrete over this distance right here, to make sure that the water doesn't settle in one place. So when it rains, it just falls off away from the building. Right here is the demonstration that we're talking about making a wet. Yeah.
We're doing 6 inches. Pull towards this.
That right there will give that trowel machine right there the foundation it needs to sit on. It also makes plenty of cream. It makes plenty of cream. Hey, y'all got to stay on top of it when y'all see gaps though, all right? Hey, don't mess with that wet. Hey, Israel. 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 You need to go over there right now. Go around the building. So I'm trying to keep this video on this so you can see exactly what's going on. This right here, don't worry about, because the actual, the floater that Brother Scott has right there will take care of this. Right, there's too many. There's too many. There's too many. Where's the screed board at? Y'all need to make another hard one.
Find the pin over there. You don't want to run beyond it too much.
What they're doing is they're making a wet level right there right now, so that when that float in right here gets on that, it's already over here. And that's because he was digging in, so he has to come back a little bit and then redo it and level it out. Then it runs a whole lot faster than this, just that we're dealing with elevation right now. So anyway, I gotta go, because as long as I'm on this camera right here giving instruction and stuff like this, we're short of hand. So I gotta get back out here. Shalom, Israel. We'll get back with you later.